Hello,
So,
everyone.
hi, how you, man? And after a long time, we are back to Test cricket,
Yeah,
and it's going to be the fifth Test match of India versus England series, carrying over from the last year. So, Kunal, excited for this series?
yeah, man. I'm trying to get back to how things were last year when we were actually doing really well against England. We had Rohit Sharma hit a century, win the man of the match in the fourth Test match, and we are all ready. We are like we knew we are going to win a Test series in England now. But okay, now we are back to slightly a different place, against a different England side, a different India team. I'm excited, but honestly, slightly less hopeful of India winning this
Yeah,
game.
exactly. I mean, a lot has changed over last 1 year. I mean, where India were last year, they had come off
Eng-
wins since Australia,
and
and
England in last 2 weeks.
yeah, and England were totally like looking, dead, like a dead deer in front of the headlights. And they got crashed in the Ashes. They got beaten by New Zealand. They got beaten by, they got beaten by everyone. And they were looking, India were dominating them in that series, probably, I would say. And India were looking easy favorites to win that series. Kohli was captaining amazing. Siraj was bowling beautifully. Shardul was playing well. Rohit and Cahill, they had some outstanding stands in that series. And you had some contributions from Pujara Rahane, although it was not a great series. And obviously Kohli also. And England, they had a different captain. They had Joe Root. Uh, and Joe Root is known for bit defensive captaincy, playing safe. And I remember like both the matches, England, where they could have chased down targets, they actually went for saving the matches. And I think it was Lords where India just bowled out England in 60 overs on the last day
That
with
was
Siraj
impressive.
bowling beautifully. Yeah, and
You know,
then again in the
in the,
Leeds test, I think
even Shami was
in the
picking a
Oval
lot.
test.
Yeah, oh, yeah, Oval test
Yeah,
was
yeah.
amazing. Wow.
The Oval Test, actually, India had to pick 10 wickets on the last day, and again, English batting, they went into a shell. And remember Bumrah's Yorker to Johnny Bairstow. And Johnny Bairstow, he looked such a different batsman than at that time. But yeah, now England is, man, resurgence of England. And you have to talk about Ben Stokes, you have to talk about Brendan McCullum. So many good things happened after Root has left the captaincy. There's a total change in approach. They're chasing down, they're hunting those fourth innings, total of 350 overs. They're playing at run rate of 7, 6, like a ODI or a T20 match. They're approaching these fourth innings chases, and it's totally like a fresh approach, like what we have seen from England. So, बहुत मजा आएगा, I think. Uh, India also claims to be an aggressive team, but we'll have to see have they been aggressive, or they will have Jasprit Bumrah captaining first time after 1987. What do you have to say about that, Kunal? That was a big surprise here.
And that is a big surprise for
Jasprit.
me as well. I was expecting, Pant to get this captaincy hands down because Pant
Mhm.
is, much better in Test cricket. But TK, maybe they don't look at him as that kind of an option. But yeah, it's
Mm.
a great thing to see a bowler captaining the Indian side, a senior bowler like Bumrah. Yeah, but a little odd as well. First time he's doing captaincy at this professional level. We'll
And
see how it
yeah,
goes.
now if you see the way England has beaten New Zealand 3-0, in spite of New Zealand posting such high scores in the first innings, like 553, Daryl Mitchell scoring so many runs. And suddenly you feel that India is missing KL Rahul, they are missing Rohit Sharma, they are missing the inform of Virat Kohli. They have probably an unproven Pujara because, he's not been in the form. He has only played well in county matches, but not in international matches. And, it looks bit dark for India, to be honest. And England with the form that they have, and India with the form, especially coming after a loss in South Africa, which no one expected. Like after the first Test match in Centurion, the way we conceded those 250 totals in the fourth innings. I mean, it's going to be. I would. Moin Ali ने बोला है कि now England, if this Test match was played in Manchester during 2021, India would have probably won it hands down. But now he says that England are firm favorites now because everything has changed. So what do you have to say about that, Kunal?
Hands down, England are the greatest. Look at how they've beaten New Zealand. The aggressive brand of cricket they have played. God, how they've chased down totals. How aggressively, Bairstow and Stokes have batted. Feels like a tough task already. I mean, we can even look at the England team now. They've already announced their team. I am slightly surprised to see Sam Billings in place of Ben Foakes. But yeah, even
Yeah,
with
Ben Foakes is, I think, missing due to COVID.
Okay. That's justified
And
then.
Jamie Overton has made way for James Anderson. So
Okay.
James Anderson, Stuart Broad, Matty Potts is going to be the bowling lineup along with Ben Stokes, and Jack Leach is going to be the spinner. We will have Alex Lees, Crawley, Ollie Pope, Joe Root, Johnny Bairstow, Ben Stokes, and Sam Billings also comes in. So it's going to be interesting. And India ka possible 11. I think I am taking a guess here that I think based on what I've seen in the practice match, मैं एक bold prediction यहाँ पे करने वाला हूँ. मुझे लग रहा है कल केएस भरत he may get to open tomorrow. I'm thinking along with Shubman Gill. I'm thinking कि Dravid will maybe trust something like what he has seen. Case Bharat will be, although Mayank Agarwal has flown in, I think they are going to take a chance with Case Bharat or Pujara opening. That's what I feel. और पुजारा को भी ओपन करा सकते हैं if Hanuma Vihari continues to play at number 3 like he was playing.
I mean, Hanuma Vihari will be number 3. I mean, highly likely he'll be number 3, honestly. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't think of this KS Bharat coming in because, we had heard of Mayank Agarwal coming in. But yeah, maybe they called in Mayank Agarwal as a backup. But KS Bharat can get a look in. Can. And I believe other things will be the same. We'll still have Virat Kohli. We might have Shreyas Iyer.
Yeah, Shreyas Iyer will have. It will be interesting to see Shreyas bat. First time abroad. I mean, he has done very well in India. In both the test series against Sri Lanka and New Zealand. So it will be interesting what he can do against bowling a lineup of James Anderson and Stuart Broad suddenly like कहाँ तो वो लासित एम्बुलदेनिया और उनको खेल रहा था और अब वो James Anderson and Stuart Broad. So it will be great fun to actually watch Shreyas Iyer and let's hope he does well. And the bowling attack remains same. That is Jadeja, starting with Jadeja, the all-rounder, Shardul Thakur, Shami, Bumrah, Siraj. So it is. I mean, ये टेस्ट मैच का एक वो वर्ल्ड टेस्ट चैंपियनशिप वाला फील आ रहा है कि इट इज द लोन टेस्ट. मतलब it's the only test that's going to happen. And India has played just one practice match, and they've not played test cricket since I think it was February or March. I think March probably.
Yeah, the day-night test against Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka. So they've not played test cricket for a while, and that's I think advantage to England based on current form. But yeah, you can never count out India in any given situation. And
we like to believe.
I don't know. Birmingham, actually, another stat is that India has never beaten England in Birmingham. That is in a test match. So that is another thing.
Yeah, I mean, it will be interesting to see how the team comes up tomorrow morning. I mean, morning in England and afternoon. But yeah, look forward to this test match. I really hope the team gives them a fight. Our openers show some mettle against Anderson and Broad. Otherwise, yeah. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe this might be Kohli's second coming against England. Yeah, looking forward to this test.
And McCallum has said that the World Test Champions were a formidable opponent, and the alarm bells have probably gone somewhat around the world cricket as to how this team is going to play. We need to make sure that against a different opposition, we are well researched, well planned, well prepared, and try roll out a similar kind of performance.
He's going to keep
So
playing
yeah,
an aggressive brand of
interesting,
cricket. Similar
interesting.
performance.
And it will be interesting to see Matty Potts. मुझे बहुत मजा आया उसकी bowling देख के. Matty Potts. It's going to be interesting to see if he can get Virat Kohli, Pujara, or Shreyas Iyer. Yeah, man. If I had to bet, I'll definitely bet on England starting this day. I mean, in these conditions, yeah, man, you got to. It was very tough last series itself to make that 2-1. Can India at least draw this series? Can they make a big first innings total and Pujara blunts out the attack? Something like that happens, then it's going to be different. But I don't see any of these batsmen actually with the form that they are in. I don't see them sticking around like 130 overs or 140 overs and bat England out of the game. I don't see that happening. You know, I don't know. I don't see that happening. So
Yeah, we'll need a Virat Kohli special and a Rishabh Pant special to do something here. Have heavy dependency on these two
yeah,
batsmen to work.
absolutely. Rishabh Pant is going to be crucial now. I think he's the only aggressive player left. Out and out aggressive player left, and he has to attack, and maybe he can give us those extra uh, 50, 60 runs that make the difference somehow. Otherwise, I see Ben Stokes and Johnny Bairstow, Joe Root again ruling the roost in Birmingham. So yeah, man.
Yeah, this is an England team high on momentum, high on aggression, pacing like anything.
Mm.
Will be difficult to stop them in their path. But yeah, hope we get a good, amazing test match. And yeah, we'll
Mm.
keep following this test match and keep bringing you updates on Cricket Caviar. So, guys, let's hope for a big test match.
Yeah. Bye, guys, and keep following and subscribing our channel, and keep giving your comments on our updates.
See ya.
Bye, guys.